You also made an interesting comment in one of your earlier talks with us. You said that of all the colonial powers, you said the British were the was what was the word you used? Were the
I said
better
the best of
ones?
the worst. Best
Sorry?
of the worst.
Best of the worst. Okay. Would you
Oh
care
yeah.
to throw some light on that because we think
Oh
we think differently?
yeah. No. Okay. I'll give an example. Have you been to Goa?
Oh, the Portuguese. Yes, of course. Yes, yes, yes.
So one of the first things I've been to Goa many times. I spent
Mm.
I love. I've traveled all over Goa. Now, one of the first things that hit me was the Goan Christians, the way that they worship. I've also experienced this in Kerala. Is so unusual because what they do is you'll find crosses on the side of the road, and then you'll find them garlanding with flowers and use an agrabati, just as if they were a Hindu. So if you study the history of Goa, what happened was when the Portuguese arrived, you had to do conversion or your head was chopped off, right? So
Yes.
that and that's why even today you'll find a lot of the Goan Christians, the way that they show their devotion to Christ is a very
Hindu.
traditional
Yeah.
Hindu way. I can never forget I was hosting a film festival in Cochin in
Mm.
Kerala, and the hotel where I was staying, I honestly thought because I arrived at night that there was a temple next door.
Mm.
The next morning I went across and I saw it's St. Francis of Assisi. They were singing in Malayalam devotional songs
Yes.
to St. Francis of Assisi. But the way they sang them and the way the feeling came across to me was I just naturally presumed that there was a temple across the road. I had
Hmm.
no idea that there was a church.
Interesting.
So that was the Portuguese. Now, if you study about the Spanish in South America and also the French in Africa, I don't justify the British. What the British did was wrong, but it was very much in their self interest. But they were the best of the worst, and that's why I would say that that doesn't justify that they should be there, and that also doesn't justify many things that happened under their rule. Yes, but yes, of all of the colonial powers at that time, to me, they were the best of the worst.
Hmm. I think there are many sides to this. Maybe you're right there, but I think there are many other shades to this argument. Maybe they were more their approach towards India or Bharat was more tempered because they were dealing with. I think quickly they realized they were dealing with a civilization that was far ahead and far more evolved. So it was not like their experience in Africa, perhaps. It was so maybe they realized that they had to change their approach towards Indians. And also, I think the missionary activity of the British was far less as compared to, I think initially, I think the East India Company, in fact, uh, you know, actively didn't allow missionaries to land to come to India for evangelical activities. I think that was much more rampant in the Catholic countries like Portugal and France and other countries like Spain. And that's my analysis, I think.
Please remember to subscribe to us and switch on the notifications for this channel. For our other social media links, more content, and to support our work, please visit citti.net. Dhanyavad. Namaskar.